Hi, I am Dr. Jocelynne Rainey. I am the president and CEO for Brooklyn.org, which is a foundation that gives money to nonprofits that are working in Brooklyn. And we do this by working with community members like you and your families in order to help us to decide where our funding goes.
I was here many years ago. I remember these hallways. I remember sneaking around, trying to find my friends. What I remember most is like all the enrichment and the things that I got to experience by going to school here. I was here in elementary school, just like you. But I think the most important thing about elementary school was when I got to do things and when I got to experience things that I didn't get to experience in other places. So the opportunity to give back to students in a way that is hugely important to me and my family is giving them an expectation, right? What this program does is gives an expectation. I've had a lot of different curves in my journey where I wasn't really sure I was going to go to college. Children who had these programs were out of 529 and more, apt to go to college. And I think that really is because that expectation is there. So kudos to all of you for investing in this. I am a believer that we all need the tools that we need in order to be successful.
There's many people that have helped me get to where I am today. I start with my parents that in their own way made me feel like I could be anyone or do anything. And I've done that throughout my career. But I do think of one person who I worked with who was the head of human resources when I was a manager. And she just shared so much of her knowledge with me and helped me to continue to develop and grow. Education is hugely important, but it's also important for young people to learn a lot of different things and enjoy their elementary school years as much as they can, and that means lots of play, lots of art, and lots of other activities outside of day-to-day schoolwork.